XI.
Suspense music.
It's suspense music. So, if you haven't seen it already, we have all watched Avengers Endgame.
Yo.
And you know what? It's quite epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's time to spoil all the people who haven't watched it yet. Let's go.
Shouldn't you have done it in that gravelly voice?
No.
Put the effects on.
Yeah.
Alright, then yo, so everyone dead. Nah, joke.
The whole of them dead.
You know, I thought, like, we just gonna do spoil it, like.
Yeah? Spoil
Yeah.
it?
Alright,
Okay.
you start.
Yo, so basically, yeah, what happens? So, if I was in when I was in Portugal, yeah, I watched Ant-Man and
And the Wasp. Yeah, same.
Now, it came on. What channel was it on?
Oh, not TV.
So basically, I watched it. Yeah, I watched it last week, and on Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening.
Good film, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ant-Man has been busting up stuff.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah.
It was a good film,
When
sorry.
I watched it at cinema, so I watched it again, and then it reminded me the
Yeah.
day before. This is the day before Endgame came out, and I'm sitting there thinking, "Yo, how are they going to beat Thanos?" Get me? How? And then I remembered when I watched it at the end of the film, Michelle Pfeiffer says to Scott, she says, "Be careful you don't get caught in a time vortex."
Yeah.
In that film, yeah.
Yeah.
When she said that, it all clicked because I knew it from then. Because I sat there and said, if you get in a time vortex, you just got to get the Infinity Stones before Thanos.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I knew
no,
from then.
but at that point, no, the whole quantum physics thing wasn't a time
Quantum
machine. The quantum realm. You
But
couldn't
it
go
was
back.
because she said you can get caught in a time vortex. So obviously, a time vortex means you can go back in time or go to the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't pick that up.
Now, it's a case that as soon as she said that, I was like, makes sense. I knew how it's gonna. I know how this film's gonna work, and so basically, all I thought then was, how in the world are they going to get Scott?
Yeah, the rat.
How in the world are they
so
going to get
random.
him
Yeah.
to come back? You get me? That
But
was the
I
only
liked
thing.
it though because it was realistic, really.
Yeah,
like I didn't want it to
something-
be corny.
Yeah. Now, because think about it, that the van would have just been on the roof.
Yeah.
So they brought it down, whatever. The rat walked over it,
Refold
boom,
it.
he comes back.
Yeah.
And to be fair,
And it'd only been in there for 5 hours, isn't it?
5 hours.
Yeah, which was sick.
And it was 5 years.
Yeah.
Now,
Yo, hold on. Why is the daughter so big now?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years. Come on, fam. Look.
She
Nah.
must have been a
She
teacher.
had a
She must have been
mortgage, fam.
like
Fam, she was big in it.
mortgage.
Nah, trust me, they added 5 years extra on her.
Yeah.
The must have.
And then the huggy's like, he's so big now. I
He's
said,
so
'Cause it's
big
not-
now.
That's
And I
not
was
your
like,
daughter, fam.
yeah,
That's-
because
that's not
she
her.
looks like she's aged another 10 years.
Yeah. Because there was no way in the Ant-Man and the Wasp she was older than 10.
Yeah.
So she didn't look 15.
She didn't look
You know what I mean?
15.
She was a big woman there still.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
So,
You know what? I'm going to leave that alone.
yeah, no, of course, leave that, yeah.
but basically, they had to go back, get the Infinity Stones. And I liked the way, in the comics, there was loads of like proper full references to the comics.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Hulk, in the comics, Hulk is like that now, like
Yeah.
consistently, like he can talk as
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
But
as
that's-
Banner,
that's-
but he's got the
Isn't that what's
body
name
of
now?
Hulk.
No, it's Amadeus Cho.
Yo, Hulk's trash now, man.
Well, he's got rid of the rage.
Trash,
He got rid of the rage.
Calm Hulk. You see when he smashed the taxis?
Yeah.
That was
I was just like, what's this, man? Yo, Hulk's trash, man.
Now, but the thing is, yeah, it's a case that
When she picks up the bike and dashes it.
Yeah.
I look at it, and I was saying to our grade yesterday that I'm thinking, do Marvel own the rights to Hulk as a single?
Oh, yeah.
Or do they only have the rights to Hulk as an Avenger?
It's a good
What
question.
difference would that make?
Because
won't be
Sony
able to do
have
what's
released
called-
2 films as the Hulk. They've released 2 films.
Probably
They
Sony
did
probably still
what's the name?
No, but
The
what difference?
They
Incredible
did the
Hulk
first The Incredible
and-
Hulk and the Hulk
Yeah.
with Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Now,
No, the other way around, innit?
Yeah.
Well,
The
whatever.
Hulk, the Hulk
Yeah.
with Eric Bana,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
Eric Norton.
now the thing is, in theory, they can do so much with the Hulk.
Yo, do you know the
Because-
Hulk's a sick character?
He's a
Hulk,
sick
that's what I'm saying. Hulk was my
character.
favorite.
Like the
Because-
Hulk,
Hulk
is
was my
a sick-
favorite.
one of the
It's whack
sickest
in
Nah,
his
because
films
the thing is now,
since Ragnarok,
even yeah,
he's been dead.
as
man.
they can do Grey Hulk, they can do She Hulk, they can do Red Hulk. Yeah, that's bare storyline. Now, the fact is,
They could do World Breaker
Marvel
Hulk.
do what the World of Hulk? Yeah,
World Breaker Hulk, fam.
yeah. Now the thing
Gritty.
is, yeah, it's like, do Marvel have the rights to Hulk on his own to make a film to get in all that?
Well, the thing is, it don't really matter because Marvel are now a subsidiary of Disney. Disney can just say, "Yo, put the P on it. We'll
Fam,
get it back."
No, but the thing, this is
Like,
what I'm
they did
saying.
with Spider-Man.
No, but
You get me?
no,
Yeah,
but
they
have they
could do
still
the same.
have they always got Spider-Man? Because I heard that Sony's going to pull the rights back.
Yeah.
If they do, I'm happy.
Universal owns the property
I'm happy.
of the Hulk.
No, but there's all this
There we
Don't
go.
add
know.
to why it's so trash in his films, no?
Because they've got to try his more, show he's more intellectual. Because they couldn't control. Because once you have Dr. Hulk, you've got to take the rage out of it.
Oh, so he's just not angry anymore. He can't even get angry again.
But
as
it's
you
a
said,
case that
like,
it's a case that if he does get angry to that point, he still can exhibit that behaviour.
Yeah. Nah, man, that's one thing. I've been upset with Hulk for a while now, still.
But
I got mashed up by
yeah, but you got to see it as
He's
well.
waste in Infinity War. He was waste.
No, but
And
he got
this-
battered.
'cause he got
No,
duppied
he
up,
got
innit?
Duppied.
I
Got
didn't see that,
Duppy.
you know.
He got
He's
duppied.
running with the rest of the group. Like, I thought that's Hulk, you know. Like,
Nah,
oh
man.
no, Hulk.
They had to change it though, because
I know,
if
I
they
know.
did that, he wouldn't be able to beat Doctor Hulk because he had to have that part of the Hulk under control.
Fair
You
enough,
get me?
fair enough.
But
Especially with the Infinity Stones, the first snap.
yeah, so see, Hulk movie was still at Universal.
Yeah. Okay. Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
so,
so Hulk snaps first, and Hulk brings everyone back in it,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's your first spoiler.
Well,
Hulk brought
no,
everyone
upon-
back.
upon everyone-
They get
upon
on with the Infinity Stone, and Hulk brings everyone back.
You know what though? See, this is what. You know when the Hulk puts on the glove here and brings everyone back. Everyone that went on that mission is in that room, innit?
No,
Exactly.
Natasha. Natasha's
No,
not there.
basically,
Who does Sasha?
Romanoff.
Black Widow.
Black Widow, she's dead.
Yeah. Okay, no, everyone
Oh,
that's,
she dead.
Everyone that's still, everyone that's still alive.
She dead.
No, what I'm saying is, you know when they put on the time travel suits and went back,
Yeah.
and then they came back.
Yeah.
Where was Nebula?
No, Nebula wasn't there.
Nebula was on the ship.
No,
The one in 2019, she's on the ship.
She's on the ship.
The
and they brought back
2014
the
one.
ship. She
comes
she
back.
came back.
No, but she didn't, because when
She did.
Don Cheadle went back.
He went by himself.
Yeah, no, they both went over there, innit?
Yeah.
And then when they came back, it was just him back
by
on his
himself.
own. But no one said nothing. He was just like, yo, where's Black Widow? Where's...
Where's Nebula?
No one said where's
no,
Nebula.
I said in the words Nebula. He's right.
That's what I'm saying. Was she,
She
there?
just pops up later.
She came back later on the ship because they might
But-
not have noticed. Because think about it, they were all looking for
Natasha.
Romanov,
Yeah.
and they were thinking, oh, she's dead.
And everyone's pissed at that.
So what-
but you got to remember as well.
That don't make
because-
sense. That's
Nah,
that's way too
she
loose.
may have came back by herself because remember they had two.
No,
they
man, I'm
had
sure
two-
she came back.
Nah, she didn't. She
What?
didn't because remember Nebula got captured, and then
Yeah, and then she got the thing and put it on her head.
yeah, and then
she
came back
takes it-
later.
She
what,
takes
just,
the
oh, where
thing,
you been?
and then she goes to Thanos with the pin particle, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
gives it to Thanos.
Yeah.
So the ship can go through to 2019.
Yeah, I get that.
So she still got
But
one
didn't
of
she
the
get back to the
particles.
ship?
She's got one of the particles herself.
she
to
get back to the ship?
Yeah, but how? That's what I'm saying.
How
when-
did she get back though? Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
How
I
did
get
she
She
it.
get
took
back?
the thing. She took the
Yeah,
GPS
but like,
sensor.
okay, basically, everyone got back at the same time, pretty much. But Nebula
Which
couldn't have
doesn't
been
show.
there.
It just doesn't show that she's back because she wasn't back at the time. I don't think.
Exactly. So no one said, "Yo, where's Nebula?"
But you got to realise.
And then when Hulk's got the glove on, no one's like, "Yo, where's Nebula?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like-
I hear that.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
They locked everything
I
and
said,
Yeah.
I
And
was
left her
saying
out.
to, I was saying to Adrian yesterday that film was shortened.
Yeah.
They cut down so much to make it to 3 hours. Because
Yeah.
really, if that film if they put everything in, the film would have been 5 hours, fam.
I can imagine. I don't know the comments.
And I would have been there to watch for 5 hours.
right,
But
I'd
my
have been
point
there.
is, they cut bare stuff out.
Yeah. But
Because think about it now.
should have made sense though.
If they cut out, they cut out the part when Captain Marvel came and got the ship, brought it back to Earth for Tony in the beginning, because it just showed she turned up. She didn't show, I found them. She turns up, she got the ship, she brought them back. Yeah, they didn't show.
But that was all. That was in the cutscene on Ant-Man and the Wasp, innit?
No.
It was when they were looking at the pager thing, and then they turn around and she's there. She's like, "Where's
No, that was
Fury?"
on the end. Yeah, no, I'm on about like when I'm on about when she says okay, because she came back and she said, "Where's Nick Fury?"
Yeah.
And she says, they go for where's Nick Fury? Then she went off to go look for Fury, didn't she? She's gone to look for Fury.
All implied. We don't.
All
know.
implied.
Yeah.
What I'm
So
saying
basically
is like, when did it go from going to look for Fury to going to find Tony? You get me? Because they didn't know where Tony was.
But remember,
Because they went to fight Thanos on that planet.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the fact is, where was she to go and find them to bring them back to Earth?
Because the thing is that's kind of missing is that, as you said, she was she found them somehow, but what she also implied is that she's not always on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she could be just out and about, like.
Yeah, she's just out getting the shopping.
Yeah, I mean, she just
She went to Tesco.
regular
Yeah.
Went past
intergalactic
Phoenix.
shopping.
I mean, picked up, went to the barbers. got
Yeah,
a trim.
she got her hair did
Yeah.
Okay then. So
to the hairstylist.
what we're giving this film out of 10?
Me personally, I'll give it a good 8.
Yeah.
Black Panther, I'll give it a 10.
Yeah.
But I'll give this an 8.
Yeah.
See, I.
A great film, amazing film, amazing,
Yeah,
really good film. But I'll give it an 8.
And it wasn't Infinity War. Infinity War was sick. This was good.
I liked
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I liked it a
Now,
lot.
shall I
but
tell you
like-
the reason why you liked Infinity War more?
Okay.
Because Thanos just badded up everybody.
But yeah,
Yeah.
okay, you know what?
He badded
Because
up
he was the
everyone.
villain that everyone wanted to see.
You know what? I'll be honest, yeah. I'm watching the film and I'm thinking, yo, like, it took me a while to remember this is still a Marvel film 12A because I've been watching Game of Thrones and
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that battle scene on
Yeah.
Monday, which is going to be a madness. So obviously, I'm watching Avengers. I'm like, you know, this is still pretty PG. Everything's
Kid
pretty
gloves on, yeah.
simple. You know what I mean? So
Same.
everyone could understand it, which is fine. So it took me a little bit to digest that. I was like, yo, how come? Because I've been watching Punisher as well. Like I'm seeing
Okay, yeah,
real
so
real violence, real
Well,
gore.
not real, but like, yeah.
Don't I mean like not real?
Yeah.
She just wants the blood everywhere.
But that's what I was ready for. You know what I mean? So when I came out of that zone, and
You
then
kind of enjoyed it more.
I just had to remember that it was not going to be a madness like that. But even though the battle scene in Infinity was a madness,
Yeah.
the battle scene, I feel like no one really fought in this battle scene.
Did I tell you which part I thought was
Does that
corny?
make sense?
Did I tell you which part I thought was corny?
Oh my gosh, go on.
The ladies
Yo,
getting
I was,
together.
I was vexed.
I was sitting there, I was like, yo, the Me Too movement, yeah, and the ladies movement for the Oscars has made this.
You know what?
And I was like, that's just corny. It's just corny.
Captain Marvel, she's sick. I
yes.
think she's sick. And then
She could have
it
flew
was-
through them on her own without the backup of the squad.
But there was the black woman.
Is that Girls Trip?
What's the black woman's name? I don't know.
Girls Trip.
The black warrior. Like she come and
Yes,
said, "Oh,
yeah.
we're here." And then was it Gamora next?
Yeah.
And I was
We
like,
got
"Yeah."
you, boo boo.
And
Yeah,
then what?
And then everyone
yeah.
was like, "No, we don't need it. No, we don't." Like, all of them were like, "What?"
That's
I'm not-
corny.
And you're like, we got you, boo boo.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be 2, 3 of them, and I was like, "Yeah, that's sick." But
Nah, ladies crew together.
all of the women would just happen to be there.
The squad.
Mad. I'm sure half of them
One
can't
time for the
fly.
ladies crew.
Half of them can't fly, you know.
Yeah, how did they all end up
I was like, you know what? To be fair, that part was corny, fully
Yeah,
corny.
yeah.
And also, I thought where Scarlet Witch, yo, she should have broke up Thanos. I thought she was gonna
That's
pull off
with
his
the
arm.
red, innit? Yeah,
I thought she was
yeah,
gonna pull
yeah.
one of his arms off, and I was like, yeah, just pull it off. Just pull his arm off.
Pop it.
Pop his arm off. Even if it's not the one he wants to put the glove on, just do it. But she didn't, and I was like, eh. But
Yeah, how is Thanos this strong? Is it just a strong character, or is it like is it something going on there for him?
Thanos is
He's
strong,
just a strong
but the
character.
thing is, this is what I was saying to Adam yesterday, that this shows how much they've done with Thanos. He's good at fighting, got his sword, bad at people, can
That
fight very
weapon,
well.
that little sword
yeah,
thing
that
was
sword
sick,
thing was
yeah.
sick. Now, this shows to me how whack Sony made Apocalypse. And I've said this before.
Oh yeah.
In the
Blood
X-Men last
beats.
film,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, X-Men,
Word.
yeah,
X-Men,
the X-Men was
X-Men
good.
Apocalypse, yeah. In theory, Apocalypse would destroy Thanos.
Yeah.
In theory,
Yeah.
because Thanos has to grab you and punch you in the face.
Like, he has to actually fight you.
He has to fight you. Apocalypse will tear you apart without even touching you. And this is the reason why I'm like, yo, this is why this rights business, all this, I own this,
They
you
can't put
own
them
that,
together,
I
you know.
own this, I own that. It's just
They
annoying.
can't put them together because like it might.
Nah, they can't. Nah, they
power
can't. Now
levels will be like
the
too-
story levels of the storylines have all gone haywire and they can't match
Yeah.
up now. But it's a case that Thanos was very good. I feel that with the Infinity Stones, he was sick.
Yeah.
In the first one, with the Infinity Stones, he was just badding them up
The
for
reason why
joke.
I like Thanos' character, especially in Infinity War, because like he was understated and you just knew he was that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even in this one where he goes, oh, so what are you gonna do? I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Bam, I was like,
yeah.
golly guy!
Yeah, nah, he's a sick.
Look,
Thanos is a
Sick
sick
guy,
character.
yeah. It's like, yo,
Sick character.
golly guy!
Like, you know what really caught me when he's like, oh, yo, I don't usually take things personal, but I'm gonna enjoy this. I was like, yo.
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
golly guy!
That's sick, you know. He was sick.
I was, yo.
Parts that
And even when he disappeared, he just sat down. He's like,
just sat down.
because I thought he wasn't gonna disappear. I was like, oh, so what? Thanos is gonna like, and then
And he's gonna keep him prisoner. I know.
Yeah,
Shoulder starts
yeah. I was
flaking.
like, oh, God, I didn't want him to die. Still, I didn't want him to come back. Still,
Nah, he had to
it
go,
needs his
man.
own series. Man.
He has to go just because the next like lot of films, they can't carry on with him the way they made it. But I look at the next lot of films and all of most of it's going to be in space. It's got
Yeah,
to.
it looks like it,
Has
innit?
to
It's
be.
got to,
And-
because they got to bring in Galactus. Yeah, and
That should be. That's probably going to tie
He's
into
gonna-
like
he's got to
a
be the next-
Fantastic Four.
but the thing is now. But that's what I'm saying. Sony
Google's
still owns
Galactus.
Fantastic
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah,
So
true.
the fact is, Galactus is going to have to come through Guardians and Captain Marvel.
Because they don't have Silver Surfer as well. Because that's
Because
also
that's owned by Sony. It's just
Yeah,
mash up, man.
They've done themselves over by selling off some of these people a bit earlier now.
You know what I mean?
Imagine if they kept a Wolverine. Yeah, if they actually kept Wolverine and did it. Fair enough. Old Man Logan was at 18 and it's kind of. But imagine if they did like the Weapon X. Like
If they did
properly
Weapon
did that,
X.
fam.
If they did
That's
Weapon,
a
if
rated
Marvel,
R.
if Marvel did Weapon X, yeah, or that timeline for the X Men.
The nerd talks kind of lost
No, I was gonna
juice.
say, you remember actually like reading comics back in the day? no?
Yo, I read comics like proper back in the
Where
day.
was you ordering comics from when you was young?
I bought them from WH Smith, fam.
Oh, they sold them. I don't know. I was,
Seriously.
You
Like-
lost it. You lost it.
Yeah, I didn't know comics. Were, I thought it was an
man.
American thing, you know. When I used to see
Nah,
comics, I didn't
deep.
know.
It's like,
I saw like, was it Dino and that?
No, Beano.
you know what it is. You know what it is. You look in the kids' comics. These are like the comics for men
Yeah,
that
must
men
be.
sit
Yeah,
there and read,
teenager
and
men.
that's what I used to buy.
No, he's
Honestly.
got different men's comics.
Yeah, true. Still, you have to stand on a stool to reach them.
I'm kind of toast. I'm talking nothing.
Nah, but the next lot of films, I said to Adam, because one, the Russo brothers aren't writing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're not.
Nope. This is their last film. And because the Russo brothers aren't writing it, it can go tits up. And one, they got no Cap. They got, oh yeah, Cap's gone. He gets old. And
Yeah, I like that. I did like that.
but
I don't
I,
think
knew,
it
I knew that was going to happen last year.
we shouldn't have ended with him dancing with a woman. I was vexed by that.
Nah,
Just
that had
happy.
to. I knew that was going to happen. And I knew that
I miss Cap already, man.
I knew
Yeah, I
that
like that.
I
Falcon
miss
was going to
him,
become, because all
Yeah.
these things came out in comics last
Comics,
year.
yeah. They already happened in the comics.
Yeah, it came out.
I've been trying to figure out why he used him as like our mate Captain
Captain
America.
America, white again.
Why
I
again.
saw, I was like,
know,
yeah, thanks
I
for the
know.
spoiler.
But I didn't mean.
I was like,
gonna be
fam, why did you put that out there for people to see?
I thought he was like he'd left his kids or something stereotypical like that. Like,
no, he's actually black.
yeah.
now. And Also, the
I'm looking forward to that though.
do you know the
Because
Half Hydra
I do like
part?
Falcon.
Yeah.
there was a comic based on that one.
Yeah.
Just that little scene.
Yeah.
Because people were sitting there all last year like, what do you mean Captain America's joined Hydra? And it's literally just one small snippet.
Yeah.
And also the part of Thor becoming... Well, in the comics, they made Thor a woman.
Yeah. It's because of different alternate universes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
this one's a woman.
also, what else is
Why?
there?
But yo, Thor,
I
when
don't
he
like
got when he got his what's called,
Yo.
and his beard twists up like plastic, I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy guy!"
Fam.
It made me feel
when Cat picked
awkward.
up,
you know,
yo,
fat
when Cat
Thor.
picks up the hammer,
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, sick, you know. The white dude was next to me. One white dude was next to me. I was like, it was just sitting there, and then when he picked up the hammer, I was like, sick guy, you know, blood, sick guy.
But how can he pick up the hammer now?
Because he's worthy.
yeah.
So you can become worthy.
Yeah.
Because before, do you remember in the earlier film?
Yeah, he couldn't
couldn't pick it up.
Yeah. So when he picked it up,
No,
I was like,
He
what's happening?
picked it up a
A
bit,
little bit, yeah, it was a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
and that's where he saw Thor. He got shook.
Yeah.
Rah.
Yeah.
And then when he picked it, he was like, "I knew it." Yo.
Yeah, I
sick.
thought I missed something.
that was
I
a good
like,
impression still.
It wasn't it.
You're a clown.
Okay.
Yeah, Thor sick, man. Thor is sick, but fat Thor made me uncomfortable, and fat drunk
Man,
Thor.
his belly was
Yeah.
bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Belly was a madness.
I think there was too much
then-
leading on the Big Lebowski for that kind of
Yeah,
character,
yeah.
and I didn't like it. But when he got
It's
into his
just
like
weird, man.
when he got
It's
into
fully weird.
when he got into his bag, like his proper Thor
Wasn't it?
bag.
Yeah,
I was like,
Thor
yeah,
is sick.
yeah. When he's got the
Thor-
got the hammer and the axe, I'm like, golly guy,
Yeah.
go
I was
in.
like, yo, cut his head off. Cut his head off, fam. Cut his head off.
It's like it's
You know the
hilarious
first time
as
when he
well,
cut his head off?
Yeah.
First time he cut, I was like, yo, because it shocked me. 'Cause I was like,
Yes.
yo, what are you gonna do now? I was like, why you just killed him, you idiot? I know you vexed, yeah. I know you killed your friends, but how are you gonna get the rest of them back and just killed him?
Bro, I was like, well, this is gonna be a short film.
Yeah, I was thinking, what is Loki coming back or something? Yeah, Thanos gone. I was like, what? But
Does that mean that Loki's dead?
No, because he's got the Tesseract and went.
nah, but they went back again, innit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one, that Loki's dead.
No,
How
Loki
did-
must be back now.
It must be alive though. Cause
No,
he-
Loki's
died
dead.
'cause he killed him.
Yeah, Thanos killed him.
Thanos
remember?
killed him in 2019, but the 2014 Loki is still alive.
No, but he went.
But that would have changed. That would have changed the timeline.
No, remember because what's
Yeah,
the
so then they went back to
They
the
went back
70s,
to
innit?
19s, yeah, 70s to put it back in the
And that's
in
that.
Shield.
I love that. You
Oh,
know?
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that when it changed his
Sorry.
dad.
Yo,
I
fam.
love that.
You
You
throw
know?
get dry.
My heart, you know.
Throat get dry.
Nah, you don't.
Yo,
something in your eye?
you catch me, man.
Nah, you
You
know
got
what?
something in your eye, yeah.
Nah, you know what? One people I got something in my eye.
When?
The Spider-Man was like, Mr. Stark with one. I was like, nah, yo. Answer, I was like, yo, just answer him, man. I was like, yo, just answer him with one.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the part that got me got my throat dry. Yeah, was when Scott opened the door to his daughter.
Fam. Yo.
If you're a dad, when
When she was big.
yeah,
Yeah.
when she was big.
Oh,
Yeah,
nah,
my
I
throat
was-
went dry. You know, because I was just like, yo, I'm a dad. You get me? And it's like, think of not seeing your kid.
That wasn't his daughter, fam. She 20 something. That wasn't his daughter. I don't care.
I was just like, yo, that's deep, man.
Yeah.
You get me? That's
Nah,
a
yeah, I
lot.
was happy that
I was really happy. I was mad. I was like, yo, that's mad. You know, my throat went
You know what I
dry.
just thought though?
I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna give her some
Imagine
water.
she's been living by herself.
Nah, she had a mum there. My man died.
I never saw her.
We
though.
didn't, yeah, I don't think we saw them, man.
Oh, you didn't see the mum,
No,
did you?
did we at the end, though?
No,
No, that was
Hope.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. We just really been on our own.
Oh yeah.
She could have been,
though,
though, because Cassie
5
was...
years.
Yeah, Cassie was kind of...
Clever still.
Yeah.
True.
Could have been.
True still.
That was sick and Ant-Man and Wasp, wasn't it? Where she covers. She's like, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, then yeah, that's it.
That's kind of hard still.
Yeah.
Kinda hard.
Yo, the food.
I
What I
know,
was
my
sick
daughter
here.
would have snitched. No, it's not, yeah.
He's on his way back though.
Yeah.
He said he told him to lie. But
When Pepper comes in with her.
oh
Iron
yeah,
Man
yeah,
suit,
yeah, that
I
was kind of
like,
bad still. That was kind of deep
she's
still.
back.
At the end, then.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so was she fighting or was she
Yes,
just...
she was fighting because he had. If you remember earlier, his daughter Morgan had the helmet, and she says, "Oh, I made a whole suit for you, mum, but she never uses it. Mummy never wears the things Daddy makes for her."
Yeah.
And there was I tell you which part I said, yo, I shouted out, yeah. Chase! It was when Black Panther got the gauntlet and was running.
Yo,
Yeah.
man,
Yo, I was like, Chase!
Nah, I said it when it came through, when it come through with the two. I was like,
You
yo.
know, I was so gassed and I was by myself. Fam.
Yeah.
Imagine being gassed by yourself in the cinema.
Would you sit next to anyone? Like,
No, it's
Nah, but the joke was, yeah.
empty. No, the middle part was like quite full.
yeah.
There's a few people behind me, and I sat on the left-hand side. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to sit next to people because
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna get excited at this film.
Nah, man. I know, at that point, yeah, I know there was pure black people in my screen still. Maka
Yeah.
and I think Adi. Yeah, Adi was there as well.
Yeah.
And Miles ahead. Miles.
Yeah,
Miles.
Miles ahead.
And when Black Panther was like, it wasn't just me. I heard one man just go, yo, yo.
Yeah.
But the joke is, yeah, I went to the 4DX.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I'm sitting in the seat. Yeah, you know the part where Hawkeye is fighting them man in China,
Yeah,
Japan,
yeah.
in Japan. Yo, when I say you're getting punches in your back,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I want this. I want this.
Not today, Satan.
Now, honestly, you just feel boom, 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 boom in your back, and you're just like,
Power
yo,
of Christ compels thee.
mad, you know. And then sometimes when the water's coming, you hear a little like, you see some sting go by your head. That was sick, you know.
Yeah.
That one in 4DX, it was sick. It's hard, man. Hard.
The So how do we feel about that last battle scene?
It had to end like that.
I think with the whole,
I just feel like
it was a bit short.
Sure.
Yeah.
It didn't really like go in as deep as it could have. But I think it's because, as you said, it's a 12A.
12 hours.
But no, but even still, because like a good battle scene here, you got the big commotion, and then they'll have like a
little ones
little
going up, you
Black
see.
Panther versus
Yeah.
one of them, and
Yeah.
fought. But there was none of that. I feel
You
like
gotta
there was
think
none
now,
of that.
like with the character development of like the rest of the people that Thanos had with him, there wasn't any.
Yeah.
No, wait, like just Black Panther doing a special move, and I mean there was a bit before and Captain. Captain.
You know that pulse thing that he has, like if you thump him, like he changed.
Yeah, he
He's
did that.
doing
Yeah.
that. But like, apart from that, literally, there's no noteworthy characters that
Because
Thanos has with him.
yeah, they were
No,
like
but-
faceless, like
Yeah, but okay. What I'm saying
Yeah.
though is, it's like you got.
I get what you're trying to say.
It was, if anything, it was like the camera was moving through the whole battle scene, and you
Yeah.
just seeing everyone fighting.
Everyone
There was
fighting.
no, what's the word?
Specific time.
Isolated like moments.
Except
real.
for more like they wanna reveal to that someone's come back and they're just meeting up again.
yeah.
Yeah. There was no
like
isolated
Quill.
moments of battle.
Quill and Gamora.
Yeah.
What's the name? But that, you know what? I just thought, so if Quill's got Gamora, they could actually get Natasha back if they went.
No, you can't.
If someone else made a sacrifice to get her before that point in time.
I get what you're saying, but no, because once that's done, that's done.
No, it isn't, because before you get to that point,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can
Someone
still
else-
save that person.
But Tim, someone still has to die.
Yeah, I know.
Someone's still gotta die.
Well, that's what they got to say to Red Skull. Yo, I really, really, really like this dog. Yo, fam, it's my dog, fam.
Yo, sorry, Spot, you gotta go. I gotta save the world, blood.
Yo.
My God. What's in my hand? Oh, it's all right. I think that
I wasn't sure whether they're fighting. If they're fighting to save each other or fighting,
fighting to
I was
get
like-
each other in there. It's
I was
like,
what,
hey,
does
y'all
he
trying to,
want
like-
to die or does, I was like, oh,
Fam, I was like, nah, don't kill Natasha, man.
I don't know.
Nah.
Don't kill her, man. I like her,
Well,
man.
me laugh, yeah.
Yeah, should've killed
I was
both.
chatting to Adrian yesterday, and he was like,
But he's got a family.
Nah,
man.
man,
That
Yeah.
haircut, man.
nah, that's what he said.
That
No.
haircut.
What is that head like?
What is that trim?
He's terrible. He looks like he's got a rocket on his head, man. I like rocket as well.
But I think that
Or he slaps thought.
Yeah.
Come closer. Come closer.
Yo, you know who's whack? This is Dax.
Drax.
Yeah, he's always.
It's like
do you know?
stabbing up man in the back, you know, he wasn't even feeling it.
I know.
was
You know,
like,
joke
whack,
is
man.
his
Batiste,
name.
man.
His name's Drax the Destroyer.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm destroying that, fam.
Just there for comic relief. But overall, as I said, give it an 8. Very good film. I just want to see how they move forward now. I want to see how they get the Adam Warlock storyline out. I want to see how they get Galactus. I want to see how...
If they do Adam Warlock's, what's it called? They kind of missed out bringing him into Infinity War.
True, but the thing is,
goes
they can
Adam
build
Warlock.
it and bring him into the next Guardians.
Yeah, that's most likely they're going to do
Introduce
that.
him to next Guardians or next Captain Marvel film, and then when they get their next, I don't know, squad film to
Yeah.
fight Galactus, that's the only way they can do it. That's the only way.
The thing is, though, like...
Galactus is the only one really who can really come with something that big to destroy the planet and the galaxy.
It genuinely feels a bit like a... It feels like a death in the family because Cap's gone.
He's not
Tony's
he's
gone.
old. Yeah, Tony's gone.
Like, those are your leaders for Avengers, you know what I
Widow's
mean?
gone, man. Definitely.
Black Widow, she was very important, but like... But isn't there a solo film coming out next year?
It's a prequel.
What is it? But
Prequel.
what you saying? That
Like,
basically the
how
Avengers...
are they going to...
I said,
Move
yo,
on.
they're gonna have to get some serious like mod cons for Falcon to even be like to be sick.
Because I ain't going to
You don't
lie...
like Falcon?
I'm not going to lie,
I don't think
like...
he's that good.
Falcon, to me, he's kind of dead.
Yeah, it's just.
And I think it's just
extra
because...
guy.
I genuinely
I think
think
he's
it's
just in the
because...
shadow, that's why. He's in Cap shadow.
I think it's because he's Anthony Mackie.
Nah, it's got nothing to do with that.
I don't
Papa
know.
Doc's cool.
Oh, you mean the actual
He's
character?
the actor.
Sorry, yeah.
I think it's because it's him.
Papa Doc's still sick. if you don't find one of his metal talons, just throw Hot 16.
Look at your hairline, it's whack. You're looking at me because I'm black.
Off the dome.
Yeah. Straight Acapulco. Off the dome.
But
So, does that mean then four should be coming back in it, but in Guardians?
should be in Guardians because his contract isn't up, even though his contract.
Oh, his contract's not up?
No, he might. I think he might have stopped because I've only heard of, they were contracted 3 films each,
Yeah.
like Thor,
Yeah.
Iron Man and Cap.
Man and
Cap.
Cap. Them 2 contracts done.
Yeah.
Thor, I haven't heard his contract. Like he might have signed up to do another one.
Yeah.
So he'd probably be in the next Guardians.
Should
And
be.
following that, it's a case of
He can't, not really.
you can go. Like he's got more powers as Guardian. He's still got his axe, and he'll be out in space.
I think that'd be sick. I think Thor becoming Star-Lord, becoming the captain of that ship, whatever, that'd be sick. That'd be very sick. Because the Guardians is sick, you know?
But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait to see what they do next. I just want it to be sick.
But Hulk done. Might as well, innit?
No, you know what?
Nah.
I think they should. Hopefully, they'll be able to like build on Hulk. But
More time in most of the comics. Hulk hardly fights, you know. Hulk don't really fight too tough. He
Unless
does
it's
when
a-
he has to.
unless
but
it's a
like
center-driven,
more
like,
time
Hulk
because more
storyline.
time he's like doing more technology or getting
Yeah.
people places, more tactical. He's not more because he's Dr. Hulk now. He's not as much as hands-on. But yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah, it's out in July now.
Oh, is it? Right, that's it.
New one.
they've hit us with like 3 this year.
Captain
Marvel, this and Spider-Man.
I think is it next February for Black Panther?
Is it?
Could be.
Something so.
Could be. He come out February last year, innit?
Yeah.
Is it? Let me see before we wrap up.
But yeah, man. I think I like the film, yeah, because like it's. I don't think it was great. No. I think it was great. I don't think it was amazing. That's what I'll say. But it's a fitting way to close.
Yeah.
that story.
I think it's the perfect way to end a 12A film.
Yeah.
Superhero film with
Yeah.
everyone's favourite characters in there. You know what I mean? Like, because I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at Thanos' like sword thing.
Yeah.
I think I'll just chop off Captain America's head. And,
Yeah.
You know, slice
Done
up
quick.
Thor and stab up
Fam,
Iron Man in the heart. Like,
You know when he's chopping up the
that's what happened in Game of Thrones.
when he's chopping up the
This is not Game of
shield.
Thrones,
That's what I'm saying.
When he's chopping up the shield, I thought, oh, this is it. He's done.
Yeah, and then he licked him again, and Cap was
And
cool.
he clapped him up like.
Yeah.
You know, all the people are not into all this stuff.
Yeah, no.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's cool.
I've been in the room and come back, and I've been in the room and come back, and I've left the room and come back. and
Spock.
I've left the room and come back.
Spock, do you realise?
Oh, you know about the whole film thing?
Yeah.
This is the end, man. They can turn it off. A lot of people are into this. Like a lot of people, like it's one of the best-selling films ever. One of the biggest franchises in film.
22
But yeah,
films,
tell me how
54
amazing.
minutes of trailers. Yeah.
Tell me how amazing Angela Bassett looked.
She is. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
She
She
was at
looked
the end.
amazing.
Where?
At the end where they're talking, and she's standing there with Black Panther and his sister.
The Charlie and Shuri.
Oh no, I missed it because
Fam,
I saw her name in the
got
credits.
Traps, you know, Rebo.
Oh, I missed her. I saw her name in the
you know.
credits and I was like, who's
Angela
this?
Bassett's got traps.
Fam, Angela Bassett's got traps, blood.
Oh, I missed her. Totally.
Traps, you know. Chips.
Is it Shuri though? Shuri's sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't she meant to be doing? Or is she going to be the next Black Panther or something? I heard.
Yeah, they said that, but for that to happen, I'm not gonna ruin it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Like we ruined this film.
yeah, like we've ruined that. Basically, the Eternals gonna be like. The Eternals is gonna be a big film.
Yeah.
Just letting you know from now. And
Captain Marvel got anything coming up?
there'll be
Sharks over
there'll be
two.
a sequel to it.
Like
Well,
anything dated? Like
not quite yet. There'll be a Doctor
Sick,
Strange
man.
2,
Yeah, Strange will be a good one.
Black Panther 2, and there is this guy called Shang-Chi.
Oh yes, he's like some kung fu G.
He looks pretty much like Bruce Lee in a Marvel film.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So this was a kung fu G.
But yeah, before we wrap up,
No one watches Game of Thrones. No.
No, but I think I'm gonna try and watch this one. You know.
I'm not a gotter.
Yeah, but you
I
should.
see everything on social media, and I'm just like, no,
I'm gonna try and watch this one because I heard it's
can't be
like
bothered.
2 hours long.
I just don't care.
Yeah.
Battle scene or
90
something like
minutes.
Make sure you keep subscribing. We're gonna start
man.
saying this at the start. 50 episodes, and we still
Yeah,
say it
man.
then.
Subscribe.
that. Like, share,
You like
thumbs
that?
up.
You like the vibrato?
If you don't like it,
Yeah,
thumb
that was actually
down.
quite good stuff.
More so, give it thumbs up.
Yeah, still got the powers.
More thumbs up.
Still got the powers.